gentlemen, the number one story in the news, what everyone is talking about, what they simply cannot stop discussing in all of the mainstream news applications. Okay? Such as AP News, MSNBC, CBS, Home Shopping Network, every single Chinese teenager's TikTok. It used to be them doing dances and saying something where you're like, I don't know what it is, but I bet it is racist as hell. Then they switched it. Now they're all talking about this story. Ladies and gentlemen, an incredible disappointment to the United States. It turns out that the movie Snow White kind of bombed over the past weekend. It's due to woke. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for another episode of Steve at the Movies.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I have not seen Snow White. I wanted to go. Okay, producer Nancy Mom would not loan me the $15 for a movie ticket, and movie tickets are actually cheap here in Columbuston, so that would have gotten me both the ticket, a pretzel, large popcorn, extra butter. I'm gonna need so much butter that a heart doctor 100 miles away feels a pain, like someone in the force. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need a Diet Coke. I'm gonna need Raisinets and a gallon of gas to get there and back. So that would have all been $15. It's a nice cost of living here in Columbuston. But producer Nancy Mom refused to lend it to me. To lend it, okay? I would have paid it back as soon as I sell the bootleg copy of Snow White that I film on my phone. My bootleg copies kind of have a cult following, because the fun thing about them is that you get to watch the movie and I get up and go to the bathroom every 25 minutes. So, people are like, Snow White movie was weird. It was even weirder when it cut to a tiny white penis urinating. You're right. Snow White is the most valuable IP, namely because of the snow. People think they're getting some nice cooking when they buy a ticket to Snow White. Instead, they get a movie. It's somewhere between 90 to 120 minutes. It stars Rachel Piazzadora, I believe is her name, who, of course, is very woke. She said Palestine, and then I think she might have said should be free or shouldn't die or something. But just saying the word Palestine, already you're being anti-Semitic. Stop it, okay? Acknowledging Palestine exists is anti-Semitism. If you can even pronounce Palestine, which is, of course, actually Palestine, you're being anti-Semitic. And that's terrible of her. And she said very rude things. At one point, she said, get the kids out of the room for this one. She said, Donald Trump, which is easily the worst thing anyone has ever said about Donald Trump or that Donald Trump has ever said about anyone else. So that I didn't see the film. I wanted to see the film. Looks like Ad Rock had the Focus on the Family protest outside the theater. We didn't have that. We have another protest outside the theater. They're still protesting Passion of the Christ all these years later because they do not like films with Jewish leads. So they had a problem with that character. But it wasn't that. It was the ticket price thing. But I was like, what if I sneak in through the back, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? What if I get in? So I waited by the back until someone left, and then I jumped in and was immediately beaten up by a variety of guards. They just beat the ever-loving shit out of me and then threw a $20 bill on my face to be like, don't tell anyone, you fucking whore. I was like, that's strange. And they're like, you're a streetwalker. You're a fucking streetwalker. And I was like, is this The Brutalist? And they said, I don't know, I've never seen a movie. And they went back inside. And so with that $20, I bought a ticket, and I went to the wrong theater. But I have seen Jason Statham's new film, A Working Man. And my review in its entirety, A Working Man, more like a great movie, okay? I did fall asleep. during the trailers, after I had been beaten up, I took a lot of aspirin, which is what I call, NyQuil. And consequently, I slept. But it was a great nap, and I did have a fever dream where Jason Statham was telling me everything was going to be okay. All right, Dad. Don't you fucking worry, Steve. We're going to fucking get it. We're gonna fucking get you down in the fucking bastard gobble. We're gonna fucking get you. So Snow White, it's destroying Western civilization, eroding it. 5 stars, great film. And A Working Man, Jason Statham, who I believe wrote, directed, produced, edited, starred in the film A Working Man, easily 5 stars. One of the best naps of your life. So that's Steve at the movies.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, look up new Mel Gibson movie. Why are you telling me he directed Flight Risk? He didn't direct Flight Risk. It said clearly on the poster. It didn't say directed by Mel Gibson. It said directed by the director, from the director of Apocalypto, Braveheart. It's not, Oh, we're back. Hey, guys. Good to see you. So you're correct, Scooter. You need to make your opinions on children's entertainment just broadly your entire personality, okay? If you're sitting there thinking, what issues really are affecting me and my family, the number one thing is, does Star Wars have black people in it? Do you hear they're going to put black people in Harry Potter? The Harry Potter remake in HBO is apparently looking for a black actor to play the role of Severus Snape, originated by Alan Rickman, who, you might have been confused because he had amazing swag, he was white. Okay? That is disgusting to put black people in Harry Potter when everyone knows black people have a separate kind of magic. Okay? They don't have normal white person magic. They have voodoo. And if someone wanted to make a voodoo Harry Potter, let me tell you something, it would be offensive.
Shut up and sit down.